Good morning, everyone. So we are live for our spelling rule webinar. If you are watching us live, please type your name and your queries, and we will start. I'm just waiting for you all to join in. Okay, good morning. So we are just about to start, and I can see some people live. So I would request you to kindly put your name there so that we can start with the spelling rules. Please type your name in the chat box, in the live chat section, all those who are watching. If you're watching live, please type your name in the live chat, and we'll continue with the spelling rules. And you can always go to my website, Creative Minds Academy, and there you will find the blogs and the spelling rules. Okay, so here are the blogs, and you can see spelling rules. So we were actually doing the basic spelling rules. I think we had done till Bossy R. Okay, so now we are doing with CVC, doubling the consonant. I think we have done this also in our previous webinar. All those who are watching, if you can just let me know from where should we start for today. Kindly type your name in the chat box. So CVC doubling, we all know that swim becomes, when we make it swimming, we have to double the last letter. Letter M is doubled because we have to see the last three letters. The last three letters should be CVC, right? So if you have a word which ends with last three letters as CVC, consonant, vowel, consonant, then the last consonant gets doubled. This we have done in our previous webinar. So let's do shy I, toughy Y. So what is shy I, toughy Y rule? The rule says, shy I, toughy Y rule says, I feel shy to stand at last. So toughy Y comes in. Okay, so it will not be CRI, but it will be CRY because I doesn't like to stand at the last. Similarly, it will not be boy, BOI, but it will be BOY because I does not like to stand at the last. Then we have Y coming at the end giving long E sound for more than one syllables. That means more than one vowel sound. So A and E, there are two sounds. Whenever you have two vowel sounds, then Y is at the end giving long E sound, as in jolly, as in funny. So in all these words, you will see that because there are two vowels, more than one vowel, so the Y at the end is not giving A or I sound, but it is giving long E sound. Okay. Any questions? Please type your names. And if you have any doubt, you can ask. Okay. Let me tell you one more thing about Y, that when it comes in the beginning, it is a consonant sound here. Okay. But when it comes in at the end, it is a vowel sound. Hi, Anjali. Yeah. Anjali, I hope this is clear. So Y at the beginning will give the consonant Y sound. Y at the end will give the vowel sound. That's why we call Y partially a vowel and partially a consonant. And in the middle, it sometimes gives Y consonant sound, and most of the times in the middle, it gives the vowel sound. But like in the word here, you can see royal, it's giving Y sound. Okay. In my last webinar, I have told you not to take these two words for shy I, toughy Y. Okay, this is by mistake. So we will not take these two words here. But yes, Y in the middle can give long consonant sound. Hi, Vanita, how are you? Good to see you. Good morning, Vanita. Good morning. Okay, so please type yes if this much is clear. Y with two syllables is giving E sound at the end, and with the one syllable, it is giving I sound, like in cry. Okay. Rani is asking how to join. Let me tell her. Let me share this link with her. People are still joining in, so I'm not going very fast. Let them all join. Right. Let me share this link so that those who are interested can join. And by the time you can put up your query about shy I, toughy Y rule. Okay. Do type your name if you're watching, because if you're watching on regular basis, you may find some attractive complimentary gifts on behalf of CMA. For the regular watchers on YouTube, we'll be soon coming up with a surprise. So if you're watching, do write your name here in the live chat. I can see people who are watching right now. And I would love to have your queries related to spelling rule. So let's move ahead. Ma'am, can you repeat the Y sound in the middle? Yes, Vanita, Y in the middle most of the times gives E sound, as in myth, as in pyramid, but sometimes it gives consonant sound ear, as in loyal and as in royal. Okay, Vanita? Others, please do put up your question. Those who are watching live, if you can write your name in the live chat, it would be great. So Vanita and Anjali, any other doubts you have? We have done shy I, toughy Y rule, and we have taken CVC doubling rule. Okay, let's move ahead now. And the next is the floss rule. Floss rule says, if you have L or Z sound coming at the end of a short vowel, after a short vowel sound, then you have to double the letter. Okay. Okay, so when you have l, s, or z sound at the end of a short word having a vowel ending with l or z, then you have to double the letter F, you have to double the letter L, you have to double the letter S, and you have to double the letter Z. Hello, Parimala, how are you? Kindly type your name, those who are watching live. Okay. Is floss rule clear, Vanita, Parimala, Anjali? Is floss rule clear? All those who are watching, you can type yes. Okay, hi Vidya, good to see you here. We are doing the basic spelling rules. We have done shy eye, toughy eye today, and we are doing floss rule. Is floss rule clear to everyone? Is there any doubt related to floss rule? So there are few exceptions, like OF, off is an exception. But most of the times you will find F, L, S, and Z getting doubled because it's a short word with one vowel sound. Great, great, great. Chalo, let's move ahead. I hope all of you who are watching live are clear with the floss rule. If yes, then please type yes. Parimala, Rani, who all are watching, please type yes. If floss rule is clear. Now let's come to the rabbit rule. And the rabbit rule says, if you have one short vowel, one another vowel sound, okay, the word must have at least two vowels. So one will be short vowel sound, another will be any vowel sound. It can be short, it can be long, it can be a schwa sound, but there has to be at least two vowel sounds separated by one consonant sound. If it is separated by only one consonant sound, then we need to double the consonant, as in the word rabbit itself. You can see a as a short vowel sound. I is again a short vowel sound, and both the short vowel sounds are separated by only one consonant sound, which is B. So technically you will write letter B, but because we have this rule that if you have one short vowel and one extra vowel sound separated by a consonant sound, then you cannot write single letter. You will have to double the consonant letter to protect the short vowel sound. If you do not if the letter does not get doubled, then short vowel changes to the long vowel sound, but we don't want that to happen. And so to protect that short vowel sound, we use double B. But what if you already have two consonant sounds, like in the word napkin? In the word napkin, first condition is short vowel sound. Yes, we have one extra vowel also. That is the second condition. But the third condition is one consonant sound. But in the word napkin, it is P and K. So when you already have two consonant sounds and you're already writing two consonants, then there is no need to double. So that is rabbit rule. Is there any question regarding this? Who all are watching? Can you please type? I hope my voice is clear. If my voice is clear, please type yes. If we can move ahead now to advanced spelling rules. Please type yes. And if you want me to have a brief review of all the basic spelling rules today again, then also please mention in the live chat. I'm waiting for your comments in the live chat, and then we'll be moving ahead. Okay, so let's quickly revise all the rules, basic rules. So first rule is when two vowels go walking, the first one does the talking. So in the word meet, train, pale, rain, rain, soap, say, neat, beat, you can see there are two vowels together. That's a vowel team. And in the vowel team, the first letter says its letter name and the second letter remains quiet. That's the rule. The first one does the talking. Yes, Neetu, I'm just repeating the rules which we have done last time. So basic spelling rules. Can you give example here in the live chat for the first rule? I'm just taking a test, a kind of assessment for you all. For all the rules, you have to quickly give me examples. So I want examples for the first rule. When two vowels go walking, the first one does the talking. So let's see who is the first one to share the examples for this. I'm just waiting for you all to give me examples like, okay, boat, train, yes, very good. Okay, so I hope this is clear. So I now want the examples for Magic E, as today we are doing the revision of basic spelling rules. Okay. Okay, so now I want the examples for Magic E rule. I want examples for Magic E. You all have given the examples of the first rule. That is good. That's great. That's wonderful. You all are clear with when two vowels go walking. The first one does the talking. And now I'm waiting for examples for Magic E. And those who are watching it for the first time and they're not aware of this rule, let me tell you, Magic E rule says if you have a word having a short vowel, and after a short vowel, you have a consonant. And after that consonant, when you have an E, that E becomes magical E. And what magic it does, it empowers the short vowel sound. And the weak short vowel sound changes to the strong long vowel sound, where you can see H, A, T, A changes to A when you put an E. So hat becomes hate with magic E. Okay, so all the 5 short vowel sounds, a, e, a, e, a. After a consonant and then letter E, they will not say a, e, a, but they will become strong and they will say A, E, I, O, U. So that is the reason why cup becomes cube, tub becomes tube, right? Okay, I have got examples for Magic E. So please type yes for moving ahead with the next rule. Type yes, quickly type yes, everyone, so that I can go to the next rule. I hope this rule is clear. The examples are here. If there's any doubt, you can type in the chat box, in the live chat. Okay. Right. So the next is cat and kite rule. C will take AOU to say, and K will take EIY to say. So cat, caught, cut have A O U, and kitten, key, and kai have IEY. So C will take AOU and K will take EI and Y. Can you write more examples? Because we are just quickly revising all these rules which we have done last time. So I'm just taking a test and assessment where you can type your examples in the live chat. All those who are watching, I'm keeping a track of my regular viewers, and there will be a surprise element after the webinars. So to let me know that you are watching live, please type your name. I can see Vanitha, Anjali, Neetu. I want examples. Yes, camel, cup, cod. Well done, Vanitha. And can you give examples for kite rule, cat and kite? So cat rule, you have written the examples, camel, cup, cord. Okay, kid and kettle. Wonderful. Yes. Let's move to the next rule, which is the truck rule. And we have done this truck rule, which says, whenever you hear what you can do is, what you have to do is, you have to put C and K both. Okay, when you have a word having a short vowel sound followed by then you have to put C and K both, as in truck, as in duck. Can I have some more examples? Yes, pack. I think by mistake you have written king. It should be kick. Neetu. Sick, pluck, frog, good. Good going. Okay. And when you have a magic E, then definitely it will be K-E, right? Can you write some examples having K-E, having the magic E with K? So when you don't have a short vowel sound, then you have to use only K for a short word, for one vowel sound, like in book, book, it is U. It's not the short sound, because short sounds are A, E, I, O. So it's not a short sound. When it's not a short sound, then you use only K, but for words having only one vowel sound. Can you write examples? Yes. Cake and chick. Hi, Tabassum. Good to see you here. Good, good going, good going, good going. K-E words you have given. So can you give me K words where you don't have magic E, you don't have a short vowel sound, and it is only one vowel sound. It has to be only one vowel sound. Then you will put only letter K. Can you write more examples as book and cheek? I want examples for words having only K at the end, because it is not a short vowel sound and there's no magic E there. Yes. Shark, yes. Book, yes. Think of more words having K at the end. I can see many people who have joined in. So please type your name and also write the answers. Yes, Anjali, good. Think. Okay. Now, if you have more, because repetitively what I am saying is that it has to be only one vowel sound for letter K. So what if we have more than one vowel sound? Then we have to use only C. We have to use only C. So can you write some examples with only C at the end giving sound? Because it is a live session, so I think it is taking a little time for you. And that's why the speed is going a little slow. But then I hope that's fine with everyone. You all are my previous trainees. So you must be having the Zoom link, which I give regularly. So you can join from that as well. Okay. If you have my previous CMA Zoom link, which I have used with you all, you can join. Okay, picnic. Tabassum, these are short forms which you have written. Okay. Picnic is the right word, but I would like to have more examples for this. If you have attended my previous sessions and you still have that link, you can join the Zoom meeting as well. What about the word terrific? Can you type the word terrific, traffic, symbolic, fantastic, majestic? Okay. Please type these words. Hi, Rani. Hello, Rani. How are you?
Good, ma'am. Actually, I was unable to chat in that YouTube.
That's okay. That's okay. That's okay.
I'm
Yeah.
fine. Yeah. Thank you.
Okay. So we are, yes. I hope now CK is clear to everyone when to use C or K at the beginning, when to use C or K at the ending, when to use KE, and when to use C and K both. I think all these are clear with everyone who are watching live. Okay. The next rule which we did last time was very simple, very easy, soft C and soft G rule. So quickly give examples because we are just doing the revision of the previous webinar. So soft C and soft G, C takes EIY and G takes EIY to give the soft sound S and J. So C becomes S. It doesn't say K if it has EIY. Just now we have seen already that C takes A, O, and U to give sound. That means C doesn't give with EIY. And so what sound does it give with EIY is the soft C. And the same rule is applicable for G. G gives G with AOU, hard G sound, but it gives soft J sound with EI and Y. Scent, Vanita is typing scent, city, right? Rani, you can type here in the chat the examples for soft C and soft G. I want examples from everyone. Those who are watching, Rani has written office, yes. So these are the basic, yes. Vanita has written gym. So Rani has written scent, cell. Anjali has written cylinder, cell. Yes. So this is the easiest, simplest rule, but mostly applicable and very few exceptions. Like in the word gift, it's an exception. In the word go, it's an exception. Cycle, yes, Rani. Okay. And then we had the bossy R rule where you will find the vowels being controlled by the following R, and the changes vowel sound is changed. A doesn't say ah, E doesn't say eh, I doesn't say a, O doesn't say ah, and U doesn't say but they all are controlled by R and they all are giving a new sound. As in the word star, A is not giving ah, but it's giving R sound. It's R. In the word ruler, E is not giving E sound. So that is bossy R rule. When a syllable has a vowel that is followed by R and the vowel is controlled by R and makes a new sound. Okay. So this is called bossy R because R bosses the vowel to make a new sound and not the short vowel sound. Yes. Then we just have done doubling consonants where the last consonant gets doubled if the word ends with CVC. If the word ends with consonant, vowel, and consonant, and you have to add a suffix which starts with a vowel. Okay, the suffix should be such which starts with either E, either I, okay, any vowel. When you have a vowel suffix, vowel starting, the suffix starting with a vowel sound, then you have to double the last consonant. Okay, so when you have to write swim, it is single, but when you have to add ing, then will be doubled, because the last three letters, if we look at, the last three letters are W, I, and M. So it is W is a consonant, I is a vowel, M is a consonant. So that is the reason why the C is doubling here when you have to use ing, right? I would love to have more examples from you all for this CVC doubling rule, if this is clear. So you need to understand that the suffix should always start with a vowel, E, I, okay? But what if the suffix does not start with a vowel? Then, for example, if you just have to add a suffix ly. So when L is a consonant, then you don't need to double, and that's why slow. Although it has CVC at the end, but we do not double this W because L is not a vowel, but it's a consonant. Yes, skipping, running. These all are the examples when you do this doubling. Now, can you all tell me where do we use these words? Most of the time, for simple past, when we do tenses, ed words, then this rule is very helpful. When you do present continuous or when you do past continuous, then this rule is very helpful, because I am running, he was swimming, any word you can take from I patted, okay, I chatted, I admitted. So simple past, present continuous, past continuous, even future continuous. Yes, all the continuous tenses. Then yes, also for superlative degree, big, bigger, biggest. So G is getting double. So when you are doing adjectives and degree of comparison, okay, when you are doing degree of comparison, then also big, bigger, biggest. Can you give more example for degree of comparison where the last letter is getting doubled? So we are using this rule so many times. Can you all please type your name in the chat box, because I can see many people now joined, you have joined in. So can you please share your names? Those who have not yet mentioned their names. Yes, big, bigger, biggest, very good. Okay. Rani has written big, bigger, biggest. Okay. Vanita has also written tall, taller, tallest. Now see, Neetu, in tall, taller, tallest, we are not doubling the last letter. It is the word itself is having, so we are not making any change to this word. Why we are not making any change to this word? Because we cannot have a word with 3L. Okay, so in this word, we are not doubling the last letter. And also, if you notice, we cannot double because A, double L are the last three letters, and which is V, C, C. So it is not CVC. If it is not CVC at the end, no doubling will happen. So tall, taller, tallest is not the right example. Okay, because we do not have CVC at the end. For doubling, the first condition is it should be there. It has to be CVC at the end. It has to be consonant, then vowel, and then a consonant. But in the word tall, the last three letters are VCC. vowel, consonant, and consonant, and that's why there is no need to double. Okay. Great. Okay, so I hope this rule is also clear. Now let's move to the next one. Yes, shy I, toughy Y, we have just done when we began the session. Just give me examples of shy I, toughy Y. When it is one syllable word, it is giving I sound. Okay, and if it is more than one syllable, then it is giving long E sound. So one syllable word is fly, cry, my dry, and E, long E sound is coming, as in happy, sorry. Also, we have just seen that I'm going to cut these words. Sorry. I will just cut these two words. Okay. Y in the middle gives sometimes ear sound and sometimes vowel sound. Okay. Yes. So for word like day, it has to be I at the end, but I feel shy. So Y comes. In the word boy also, it should be I, but I feel shy and it is Y. Okay. In my, it has to be IE, but I feel shy. So Y comes. In the word happy, Y is coming to give the long E sound. So when you have more than one vowel sound, then it is long E sound. Okay. Can you give me more examples? Great. So I got the examples: worry, jolly, bray, hey, puppy, funny, mummy, fummy, tummy, sorry, family, jolly, crunchy. Great, great. Play, today, toy, all these are the examples for shy I and toughy Y. So Y, you can see here, you can read here, Y as a vowel, Y can function as a vowel in some words, typically at the end of a word or a syllable, and can represent the sound of a long I, as in sky, as in cry, and long E, as in baby, happy, funny. So here Y is behaving as a vowel, but it behaves as a consonant at the beginning of the word, like yes, yellow, yarn, yoga. Now we can see here that Y before a suffix. Okay. So in the word try, we add ing. Okay. But in the word baby, Y is removed. Can anyone write in the chat box why in the babies Y is removed, but in the word trying Y is not removed? Can anyone answer for this? I've got more examples: shiny, nappy, puppy, fluffy, grumpy, cry. Good. I am asking you all one question. In the word trying, we have not removed Y, but in the word babies, we have removed Y. Can anyone answer for this? In the word carry also, we have removed Y, but we have not removed Y for the word trying. Can anybody answer to this? I'm just giving you 1 minute. You all can Google and find it out. Otherwise, I'll give the answer. Okay, I'm just waiting for the answers from you all. Vanita is writing to protect the short vowel sound. No. Tabassum is writing controlled R. No. Okay. Now, let me give the answer for this. And the answer is that whenever you have a suffix which starts with letter I, okay, when you are adding a suffix which is starting with letter I, okay, so when you write the word try, and if you remove this, okay, when you remove this, you cannot have two I's together, right? So that's the reason we do not remove this and we put I-N-G, okay? But in the word babies, what we are taking is I and E. It's not only letter I, but it is I and E. In the word carried also, it's I and E both. Okay, so when you have I and E both, then it can come. But if you do not have E, then you have to keep Y as well. Okay, when a root ends in Y, change the Y to I when adding a suffix. Yes, you have to. Tabassum has written when a root word ends in Y, we have to change it back to I, because I does not feel shy to stand in between. I feel shy to stand at the last. So that is why we are writing for the word easy, we are writing easiest. Again, you can see what I am trying to say. I hope you all have carefully noticed that I is coming if it is having E along with. But if it is not having E along with, it is Y is being retained. Y is not removed if it is only I. Got it? If it is only I, Y is there. Y and I are there together, like in crying. But when I already has E also, so you cannot have three together. Y, I, E is no word. So that is why we remove that Y, because I already has an E with it. Neetu is saying when a word has a short vowel, no. And consonant, when a word has a short vowel and a consonant. Neetu, can you elaborate and give some example for the reason which you have put here? Can you just elaborate? Neetu, what you have written, can you just elaborate that? Yes, here, is it clear that when you have I and E, Y is removed, but Y is not being removed when it is only I, as in ING? Yes, babies, puppies, carries, because you have I and E both, right? So you are not retaining Y there. Y is retained also when you have a digraph, vowel digraph, like OI. It's a vowel digraph. Y is a vowel digraph. Okay, let me erase everything and then write again. Y is also retained when you write the word boy, it's not B and O and I. No, it is one vowel digraph, OY. So you cannot separate. So again, you have this as a digraph. You cannot remove Y, and that is why we simply put an S. Same is the condition when we have the word where we have AY. So when you have a vowel team and you have Y as a part of the team, you cannot separate. You cannot separate Y from the vowel team. That is why we are putting only S. We are not removing Y because Y is not standing alone. It is a part of the vowel team. Okay. So I hope everything till here is clear to everyone, all those who are watching. Sunaina, Vanita, Tabassum, Neetu, Anjali, Rani, and all
Yes.
others who are watching. I hope this is clear.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Great, great. Okay. So these are the basic rules. Do you know any other basic rule? Any one of you, you can type the name in the live chat or in the chat box. Is there any other rule which we have missed? The basic spelling rule. We have done soft-C, soft-G. We have done magic-E. When two vowels go walking, the first one does the talking. We have done bossy-R. We have done cat-kite rule, truck rule, milk rule. Any other rule which is left in the basic rules? If you have any idea, you can share it with me. When we do jolly phonics with children, these rules are enough. Okay. Most of the rules are taken only for phonics level 2 and level 3, not even for level 1. We do not take any spelling rule because those kids are very young. They are just 4, 3.5 and 4. So we do not teach any spelling rule. We start teaching them after the age of 5. And these basic rules we teach them after the age of 5 when they are doing jolly phonics level 2 and level 3. Now we are moving ahead.
Ma'am, excuse me, ma'am.
Yes.
I have a doubt. It's like we are not teaching rules to 3 to 4 till 5 years of age, right?
Yes.
But ma'am, but this CK concept we
Still we do not teach.
hearing-
We go ahead with the letter sounds and the children read. They do not question. They do not ask. To a 3.5 or 4-year old child, I cannot teach the rule. They simply learn it. They do not feel it difficult.
Not
They
even
just think
CK
about it.
rule?
Yes,
Means,
we do not teach the rule,
because the sound is same C and K.
but we do not teach the rule.
Okay.
We will help them while writing. We can always help them that it is clicking k and kicking k both. So they will
Okay.
understand that they have to write both. But if you start explaining a 3.5-year-old child that whenever you have a short vowel sound, then you have to use both, do you think they will understand a 3.5-year-old child? He will not. But if you ask the child to use the mobile, use the app and read the word truck, he will click and he will read truck.
Okay.
Okay.
Right, ma'am.
Later on, when you feel that the child is big enough and can understand, then you can say, see, you can hear ah, eh, e, o, and when you hear ah, eh, e, o, so you have to write C and K both. Okay. But what I have experienced when I have taught very small kids of age 3.5, they didn't question. They kept learning every sound. They kept reading all the words coming and they kept writing words. Okay.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah, Krishna, Neetu, I got your point. In the word baby, it's a consonant, so we remove Y. In the word boy, it's not a consonant, it's a vowel team, so we do not remove Y. But here we were asking about the word try. Why in the word try, R is a consonant, and even with a consonant, we have not removed Y. In baby, B is a consonant, Y is removed. But in the word try, R is a consonant, but then Y, we have not removed Y. We were discussing on that. I hope this is clear. Okay. Floss rule is clear to everyone. When you have a short word ending with S or Z sound, the last letter gets doubled. There are a very few exceptions. Mostly the letter is doubled when it is F, L, S, and Z after a short vowel sound in a monosyllable word. In a monosyllable word, it has to be one syllable word. Okay. And then we have done rabbit rule, which says it has to be one short vowel sound followed by a consonant sound followed by another vowel sound, then the middle sound, which is a consonant sound, gets the letter gets doubled. But if there are more than one consonant sound, two consonant sounds, then you don't need doubling. Doubling is required so that there is a wall to protect the short vowel. But already if there are two letters, there's no need of putting another letter to protect the short vowel sound. Yes, Vanita has written examples for floss rule. Very good. Rabbit rule, can you give more examples, all of you? Yes, pepper. So in the word pepper, E is a short vowel sound, followed by P, single consonant sound, followed by which is again a vowel sound. So three conditions are fulfilled. When three conditions are fulfilled, you have to double the consonant sound letter. P gets doubled and it is double P. Yellow, okay. Can you give more examples? So with this, today we have again revised all the basic spelling rules. And now we are moving to the advanced spelling rules. So you all must be following my Facebook and Insta page where I'm putting these rules. So you can always refer from there, or you can just refer from my website, creativemindsacademy.in, go to the blog section, read the spelling rule section, and all the rules I'm putting it here. Okay, advanced spelling rules I am putting, and then I have also put around 100 spelling rules. You can see all these 100 spelling rules together. Okay. Is there any doubt till here? Lesson, traffic. Okay, Vanita, good. So I'll just take one, and then we'll continue with advanced spelling rules in on our next Sunday webinar. So why the sound of letter A is different in the word palm and realm. Okay. So letter A in English can represent a variety of different sounds. You can see there are 10 different ways. A can give a sound as in cat. A can give a long sound as in cake. A can give a schwa sound as in banana. It's B-U, banana. When you say banana, it's B-U-H. U-H is the schwa sound. So A can give the schwa. We will do this in detail later. Then you have R sound as in father. You have the controlled R sound as in car. You have a nasal sound when you say man, can. You have a diphthong, AY. Then silent A in the word bread. Then soft A as in angel. So C making a G, soft G rule is there. Then A, W is giving O sound. So A can give a number of sounds. Now the question is, when you have ALM, okay? Whenever you have ALM, then it gives R sound, as in calm, as in palm, as in balm. So R is coming with AL, okay? ALM, okay? But in the word realm, it has a different sound because the vowel sound is an E sound, which is pronounced with mouth slightly more closed and the tongue higher in the mouth compared to the R sound. The difference is due to the word's history and origin. Now you can see here that this word comes from a Middle English word, okay? And here we cannot separate this E, okay? And so the pronunciation is not A for the word realm, okay? You have to take care, like whenever we are saying that, okay, ALM is giving A sound. But if you have another vowel, then the rule changes because you have an E also. So now this ALM will not give the same sound because when two vowels are together, they do affect each other. They have the impact on each other when two vowels are close to each other. Okay. Also, as you go in advanced spelling rules, you have to see the origin of the word, and when the word is not an English word, but it is taken from some other language, then the rule is not followed in those words. Okay, so in our next webinar, we are going to discuss about these rules. You can study these rules in advance from my website or my Facebook or Insta page, so that from here, when we will start discussing all these, you will already have a basic idea after reading all this. Okay. So we'll be taking this session on next Sunday, same time, 10 a.m. Okay. So please write yes if you have enjoyed the session for today. If you have enjoyed today's session, please type yes in the chat box and put up your queries if you have any doubts for anything which we have done till now. I would love to get your feedback for today's workshop. Please give your feedback for today's session, because your feedbacks give me motivation to keep coming up with such free live sessions to share the knowledge which I have with maximum people. Thank you, Rani. Rani's writing wonderful.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you. It was a real brush up of all these rules.